This tutorial is going to look at how to build a structured workout using heart rate as the target, using the new Final Surge workout builder. So I'll click on the workout that I want to add the structured workout to and go to workout builder, and then I'm going to select heart rate as the target. Now when I get to this page, this is where I'm going to actually build the workout at. So my run today, I'm going to be doing 4 times 5 minute at tempo effort with the 15-minute warm up and 10-minute cool down. So I can go ahead and type in my 15 minutes here, my 10 minutes here for the cool down, and then I'm going to do 4 intervals of 5 minutes each with a 1-minute recovery between each one. Now again, these could all be distance based, or I could use the lap button press if I wanted to just run until I decided I was done with the warm up. I'd select lap button instead of putting in a time or a distance. But this is going to be a time-based workout, so I'm going to fill out all my times. And now I can decide how I want to set up these heart rate targets. So the first option is using absolute values. So if I know exactly, what range I want to be in for every single step of this structured workout, I could say I want to warm up at 120 to 130, and I want my tempo intervals to be at 150 to 155. That is the absolute values. And as I build these out, you can see down here, this chart is going to show all of those steps. And they're color coded based off warm up, your active steps, your rests, and your cool downs. So the second option, I'm going to click the X here to delete these. So the second option is using your setup heart rate zone. So if you have entered your heart rate zones in the Final Surge, you can then select from these zones. So, and if you haven't entered your zones, you'll get this option here to set up the zones. Click that. It's going to open a modal window, and you can actually set up your heart rate zones right here. And once you've set those up, then you can select from them. So let's just say I'm going to warm up my recovery zone. I'm going to do my tempo intervals in my tempo zone. I'm going to do my rest recovery intervals in that recovery zone, and then I'm going to cool down also in that recovery zone. So again, you can see this workout I've built. It's about 49 minutes long, and it's got these different zone durations here. And then finally, you can use a percentage of your threshold heart rate or your max heart rate. So over here is where you can update these values. Now I purposely did not put in a max heart rate so I can show you how this works. If I try to select this option, it's going to say, oh, well, you have a threshold but you don't have a max, so please enter a max before you can use this. So let's just say my max is 185. 185. I'll save that. And now that I've got a value for both threshold and max, it's going to give me those options. So here's threshold. If I want to change it to doing a percentage of my max heart rate, I can change that like that. So let's just use let's do a percentage max here, and I'll say I want to warm up really easy. Let's 60 to 65% of my max heart rate on the warm up. For these tempo intervals, let's select again. We'll select max, and we'll do 80 to 85% for the intervals. Here we'll do the max again, and we'll say back at the 60 to 65 range. And then when I'm cooling down, and I can select that max heart rate, and we'll say, it can 60 to maybe 70 on my cool down. So again, it's going to build that workout. I'm going to now save this, and you'll see again it's going to show the steps here. It's going to show the chart that I've built. And then if I want to download this workout, I can click on this, and it's going to allow me to download that fit file, so I can then put it on my Garmin watch, put it on my Wahoo device, however I want to execute this.